Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcana. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. This will be a nearly personal reading for whoever needs to hear it. So I'll start with the Sexual Magic Tarot cards, which will talk about the desires and fears. We'll do the Celtic Cross. We'll have an opportunity to ask a question with the Zodiac Oracle cards, and then we'll pull one final card from the Universe Has Your Back. So let's see. The first card, the World card, and 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. So first with the World card and then the 10 of Swords, I feel like both cards kind of represent some completion of a cycle and being able to transition into something different or something new. So with this World card, I feel that your desire here is to find something very fulfilling and something very meaningful in your life. So I feel like you might have closed a chapter in your life, whether it was related to a former relationship or some kind of business venture or other job, maybe due to the conditions and globally, maybe you chose this time to shift your energy into a new job space, right? So I feel like you're transitioning into something brand new. So the World represents that desire, and I feel that this is such a positive card because I feel that this represents gratification in this. I feel like you've done everything that you could do in whatever the past situation is. And I feel that you're looking for and welcoming growth and changes. And I feel that there's going to be success in that element as well. So this 10 of Swords, this card is also a completion of a cycle, but this card is in the fear position. So I feel that if you can tell in the background, this female is kind of looking out or had a view out of the window as maybe whatever this couple is doing. I mean, obviously in this situation they're getting physical, but what if this couple started a new business, right? And she's inspired by whatever activity they are doing, whether it's sexual or whether it's related to business or whatever the situation is. Maybe it's buying a new house or starting a family or whatever the situation is for you. It's kind of like being an outsider looking in, and being inspired by another situation. Somebody's making some situation look really, really good where you want to try it yourself. And so I get the sense that there's a fear of, are you going to be successful? Are you going to be as successful as they are? Or are you following some kind of fad or trend, and is this the right decision? So I feel like there's this fear of trying something new or fear of failure. But like I said earlier, the World card represents that there's going to be some gratification in the situation that you're aiming toward. So the 5 of Pentacles is in the lesson position. This card is so amazing because this is also a card that represents not just gratification, but kind of meaning completeness. So I feel that with this change or with this shift in your situation, that you are going to have that sense of completeness, have that sense of meaning in your life. I feel that whatever the situation is for you, whether it's business or a relationship or personal, like buying a house or whatever, I feel that it's going to be a very meaningful situation for you, and it's going to give you that feeling of completion. So let's move those over. Let's start the Celtic cross and see what the current energies are. So, oh, look, happiness, 4 of Wands in the current energy. 7 of Swords is crossing. The 9 of Swords is grounding you. Can we see everything? Okay. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Oh, the Sun and the Devil. Oh, I love it. So, current energy is 4 of Wands. I feel that you're giving off optimistic vibes with this 4 of Wands. I feel like this is a card that represents that big day, that big shift in your life, that big change or transition that you're aiming for. So the 4 of Wands is not just you celebrating. I feel like this is others around you, family, friends, celebrating with you and for you. So that's the current space or current energy right now. Things are very optimistic and moving forward in a good way. In the crossing position is the 7 of Swords, and I feel like there's still fear of the unknown. The 7 of Swords is an energy about sometimes it's like a sword representing deception. Other times it's a card representing somebody holding back, somebody not really showing their true self, somebody wearing a mask. And so I feel that I feel like this might be you feeling like an imposter. I don't think you are an imposter. I just feel like you might be suffering from imposter syndrome. And what that is even when you're successful, you sometimes start to feel like, are you successful enough? And I feel that that's because you start comparing yourself to others. And so maybe others your age, did they accomplish this? Or I feel like you're measuring yourself against others, maybe in your age group or family members or people who've tried something before you. So I feel that you are measuring yourself against somebody else and you're feeling like an imposter. I don't think you are. Like I said earlier, I don't think you are an imposter. I just feel that you're suffering from imposter syndrome. The 9 of Swords, this is your grounding position. This is what's motivating you. So this card is representing how you feel. This is like you are so worried. I feel that this is more of a worry about failure. And again, whether you measure up to whoever it is that you're comparing yourself to. So this is worry and anxiety because you're not sure that you measure up. So I feel that the 7 of Pentacles in your recent past position is you working hard. You working hard so much so that you were able to get your foot in the door. You were able to make some changes for yourself. You were able to start whatever this project or process is for you, whether business, love, or personal, whatever it is. I feel that you started to put in the hard work and started feeling good about the work that you've done, kind of appreciating the rewards that you saw. Even if it were something as simple as working out, you appreciated the progress that you've made so far. But again, I feel like you keep measuring yourself against somebody else, and that kind of leaves you with a feeling of, well, there's still more work to be done, because I feel that you're you're measuring yourself against somebody else rather than what's realistic or what's realistic for you, you know. And so I feel that to you, good is not good enough, that you always want to do more. So this Two of Pentacles, juggling. The Two of Pentacles is in your immediate future. This card represents trying to juggle some situations. I feel that you have multiple tasks that you're trying to maintain control of. But I feel that because this sense of things being incomplete, I feel that you're always going to try juggling something. And so I feel that here in this situation, you have to stop getting in your own way, right? You have to stop being your worst critic, and you have to know when good enough is enough. So this is your energy, the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles represents good things, right? The Ten of Pentacles represents legacy. And I also feel like this is generational. I feel like whatever work you're doing, whatever your goal is, this is going to transcend generations. So your kids, their kids, your grandkids. So, whatever situations are going on, whatever you're working on or focused on, this is going to provide a good outcome, not just for you, but for others after you. See how there's this elderly person and then the younger couple and the child. I feel like whatever you're working on is going to inspire generations to come. So the Ten of Pentacles does represent stability, right? And long-term security and prosperity. I feel that whatever it is that you're working on, you really are your own worst critic. I feel that you're going to be successful because you're over functioning, you're overachieving. It's really a good thing. As long as you stop getting in your own way. So the Hierophant is your external influences and environment. And this card represents, sometimes it could represent, like if you're in a romantic relationship, this is the energy of your person. So them wanting a long-term commitment. But also it represents your external factors, as such as having faith in a situation, having faith in yourself, bringing your or hiring your spirituality for some. So the Hierophant represents, because it's a 5 here, that represents some kind of change or some kind of shift that's happening in your life. And whatever that shift or that change is going to provide long-term success and long-term situations. And paired with this 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability for you. So the Sun card, hopes and fears position. Sun card represents all that good stuff that you've been working forward or working toward, right? So for some, that could represent kids, and that could represent the generations to come, right? The Sun card could represent that, but it also just represents being happy, being content, being blissful with the situation. And I just feel like it's very like a very complete like the circle is completing, this cycle is completing. You are going to be successful. With the Devil card, I feel that this card is telling you this is the outcome situation. I feel that this card is telling you to not work so hard. I feel that this card is a signal for you to relax a little bit, like to enjoy yourself, have a little bit of fun, not to be serious all the time. not work so hard. I feel that this card is a reminder to enjoy yourself. So for some, this could also represent addictions, could be addictions to work, right? Because look at all these pentacles present on the spread. Could be addiction to work. It could be that you feel just so connected. Whatever situation that you're leaving that we talked about earlier, that you are completing some cycle in your life, could be that you feel guilty for leaving that situation or from moving on or from outgrowing that situation, that you feel a little bit attached to it. But I feel that this card is a reminder that it's okay. It's okay to outgrow something and to move on. Let's see. I'm going to separate these cards into the planets. So this will give you an opportunity to ask a question on how to move forward in a certain situation. So I've separated them into the planets, into the zodiac signs, and then into the elements. So let's talk about it. Whatever question that you're thinking about or asking about how you want to move forward, the planets talk about what your motivation is. What is your motivation for asking this question? The zodiac signs will talk about how you should move forward in the situation that you're asking about. So that one is Aries. And finally, what kind of energy should you place into the situation that you're asking about? Fire. So with the Moon card, whatever situation that you're asking about that you need clarity on, the Moon card represents things changing, right? Because the Moon card moves in cycles, right? You've seen the crescent moon before, you've seen the half moon, you've seen the full moon. The moon shifts in cycles, right? So things are changing constantly. So I feel that your situation, the one that you're asking about, your motivation is that you want things to change. You want to grow. You want to be full and complete and content with your life. So I feel that that's what your motivation is that you seriously want things to change so that you can grow. I feel that this is a very sentimental kind of energy. So I feel that this is something that you feel very, very attached to. So the Aries card, this is fire energy. Fire represents passion, right? How should you move forward in the situation? Well, what would Aries do? Aries is the energy of I I can do anything. I can make whatever outcome that I want. I can make it happen. So I feel that this is that can-do attitude. You taking things into your own hands. Really being strategic, and also I feel like firm. Being strategic and being firm in your decisions. So I feel that you want things to change, and I feel that this card, this Aries card, is kind of saying take matters into your own hands. Take charge of the situation, because nobody's going to advocate for change in your situation as much as you will. So I feel that this card is telling you to take matters into your own hands. Now with the fire card, this is additional energy that you should put into the situation. And it's interesting that both of these cards represent fire. So I feel that this is a very put things into motion. Fire is action, right? Fire is passion. So being passionate in your situation, being fiery, being very active, I feel that this situation is calling for you to really take charge. So let's pull one final card from The Universe Has Your Back and see what that card is. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So I wish you so much luck in your situation. Thank you for being here with me and take care. Bye.